and a 2, and a 3. All right, welcome to everyone to tonight's play, and play before the draw, we'll call it. Instead of trying to do play and draw tonight at the same time, I'm going to try and do just the play portion tonight and then do the draw portion another night. I've never played this game before, so I thought it'd be fun just to focus on playing the game. Tonight we're playing Remnant from the Ashes. So here we've got the character that I've created, and I am really looking forward to this. Need to check one thing real quick.
Firing my game up at the moment.
Just double checking that the sound is working properly. Yep, can hear just fine.
I think I hear it on.
Perfect, we're good. Alright, so I'm going to click confirm on this new character, and I don't know if Joseph is on, but I don't know if he'll be able to join us until we get past this initial starting thing. Select character. I don't want to delete the character. Oh, looks like we can. Okay. So Joseph, it looks like you might be able to join me for the intro.
Good. I'm in character creation.
Alright, when you're done, actually I'm not actually sure how this works out. Friends only, public, offline. We'll just have to figure this out. I'm clicking play. Checking save. We thought something Souls-like would be kind of fun, but then also bringing in some shooting.
Should I skip the tutorial?
Now watch it. I'm watching it as well. Figure we got a couple hours, so we'll go through the tutorial and then team up.
Alright. Still trying to figure out how to play.
It looks like it's grayed out, but just click play game.
Public or multiplayer?
Just set it to friends only.
Unknown error while checking multiplayer feature access.
Huh. Well, let's get through the tutorial and then we'll worry about that, I guess.
Oh, hear my earphones. I don't want my sound looping through yours.
It won't loop, I have headphones on.
Oh, okay.
I always play with headphones specifically so the sound won't loop.
Oh, no, I'm not trying to access multiplayer, but offline.
I have awoken.
I'll stop awakening.
But if I stop awakening, the game stops. Ooh, I've got a sword. This session will be joinable after completing the tutorial.
Good to know. I forgot to get rid of my mustache.
Why is crouch alt instead of control? I don't know about you, but that feels backwards. All right. heading up the stair. Ooh, they're trying to startle me. And now I cast my foe upon the ground. Stamina replenishes over time. I would hope so.
Reach the tower. Reaching the tower feels very familiar in a way our viewers would not understand.
Good point. I had to think about that for a second. Joseph's been running a D&D campaign. And a tower is one of the core focuses.
Heck, even these bad guys have similarities to the enemies found in the campaign.
They really do.
I feel like I don't know what to think of this.
Ow. Oh, these guys are throwing crap at me. I hate that. You take your crap and you put it where it's not going to get thrown at me. That did not come out the way I intended.
I have to use my finger.
Oh,
A finger I typically don't use for gaming to use crouch.
die. Looks like we can hear a little bit of your action, but you know what? I think it's fine. It makes it sound like there's actually more going on in the world. Almost like I can hear another person's fighting in the distance.
Now, depending on how the story goes, I may be able to incorporate this game into the lore of Chance and Chio. Maybe as a prequel to the D&D game.
Oh, maybe it was this guy's action that I was hearing and not yours.
I'm wearing earphones, so I was thinking, how can we hear what I'm doing?
That's a good point. Yeah. I hate when there's a cinematic rescue. It's like, let me jump in and kill my own enemies.
Yeah, I'm seriously reminded of the D&D game. It's almost like someone stole my D&D notes, if I had any written down.
Except the game came first.
Exactly. Well, actually, wait.
This game's from 2019.
Right. So it's just extreme coincidence.
It's proving to be quite the introduction.
Hang in there.
Hurry
It'll
up,
be okay.
We got company. Move!
Oh, that's good to know. There's the cutscene. I'm almost caught up with you. This mustache is, it's very...
You have you have a mustache?
I forgot to take off the mustache, so I have a mustache.
Hi there. Whoa, take it slow. You got hurt real bad.
You could always recreate your character and just skip the tutorial.
Wallace, I wanted
Yeah.
to see you. I asked the commander if I could. Oh, Commander Ford and Mr. Riegler found you outside.
Guys going down fighting.
But they said
Yeah, I was really pleased with
wasn't coming
that
back.
for an intro.
Please. Was. Never mind. The commander said you should come see her when you woke up. She's in the room down the hall. She'll find a place for you. Everyone's got a place. I'll see you later.
I live. I say every time I say that, I always just hear Shendu.
Ah, yes, Jackie Chan Adventures. A cartoon not many people talk about. That should be talked about more.
Yeah.
Well, look who's awake. You put up quite a fight outside our gates.
Raw piece of meat.
It's with Riggs downstairs. If everything checks out here, I'll see you get it back. I'm Commander Ford. This is my base, and you, friend, are an unexpected guest. It's my job to know the kind of people I bring into Ward 13. We haven't seen a living soul on that shore for weeks. You will tell me why you were really out there, or we'll let the root have you. No one has been in that tower in a very long time, but you've got no chance of getting there in this storm. Truth is,
I feel like my guy should be
The war
fighting
has
in the
been
Civil
cut off.
War the way he
we
looks.
closed the gates after we dragged you in. The root are everywhere. But now that you're here, I have an idea. Tell you what, you want to leave? You'll have to do something for us first.
I'm always torn between the smart alecky comments and the other ones.
First, we need power.
Ah.
Storm knocked out our reactor recently. With enough power, we might be able to activate another way out of here. It's not a door, exactly. And it may not even work. The reactor is on the lower basement level. There's a stairway that leads down to it. Get it running, then come back here.
I don't got a place.
Nothing around here is easy. Watch your back. We already lost a man down there a few days ago. I suspect the root have found a way in. Go check in with Riggs about your blade. Don't imagine your fists will do much against the root.
Apparently, the bad guys are called Root.
I'll make sure you get out of here.
Makes sense given their physical appearance.
Yeah. So the only thing came to mind is like we are Root. Is this the man with my sword?
Hey, it's good to see you on your feet again.
Yes.
Welcome to Ward 13. I did what I could to back you up. You seem like a tough one, though.
I am a tough one.
Name's Riegler.
Just like a piece of jerky that's been dried for too
Well,
long.
your sword was pretty banged up in the fight. Not much I can do with it, I'm afraid. The blade was shattered. Mostly scrap metal at this point. I think I remember Ace.
Guess I took a wrong turn.
It's out in the city. Maybe she'll help you out. Well, last I heard, Ace went down to check out the reactor.
There we
Good
go.
luck down
Ace went down to check the reactor. I went down to check the reactor.
You lost?
I changed my clothes. I want to change my clothes. Adventurer's tunic. It's got some resistances on it. What if I don't want resistances? Forget it. I've got things to kill. As soon as I find out where I'm actually going.
Picked a hell of a time to visit the war.
That's what I needed to know. Through the door, down the stairs. Through the door, down the stairs. Okay, this way. And this way. Another human soul.
Where the hell did you come from? Nearly scared the life out of me.
Some of these voice actors, they talk and
From around here.
it almost feels like they don't fit the face when you first meet it.
Is that right? We found it. Starting that relic could be trouble. So, you ever start a reactor? Well, it makes a lot of noise for starters. Lucky for you, just the press of a button on the terminal above us. Would have done it myself, but without knowing what might come sniffing around. The two of us, though. Maybe we have a chance. Okay, so I have an idea. You go upstairs and start the reactor. I'll help you kill whatever comes our way. You probably need a weapon, huh? Let's see if I can find you something.
Nice. Select my archetype. Hunter, ex-cultist, scrap. Ooh, I feel like you're going to be the scrapper. He's got a bucket helmet on. He's got a very, very Chansey Chio helmet on.
Nice. Oh, I see it now. Oh, I'm torn. Actually. Oh, that's perfect. Well, not quite perfect. I feel like the mask from the hooded one with the pair of sunglasses and the hat from that one would be then it'd be perfect.
I don't know what to choose because the hunter would definitely be more what I'm used to, like long range stuff.
Goldfish, huh?
What are you going with?
Not sure yet. I'm talking to someone about my weapon.
I think I'm going to go with the hunter this game.
There. That should improve our odds. Get up there and start the reactor.
Alright, where's the button? Push the button. Initializing reactor. How do I melee attack?
I would imagine it's the same way as regular attack.
Yippee-ki-yay, partner. Well, that was cool. Bad guy threw a hatchet at me and I shot the hatchet midair. I mean, I'm not so accurate as I was trying to do that on purpose, but
You still with me? Hang in there.
I like this game so far. It's like modern cowboys. You're dead. You're gonna be dead in a moment anyways. This rifle's working for me. Headshot, headshot. That's the name of the song. Okay, I hear her still fighting. Where is she?
Now I get to choose as well.
Oh, were you looking at on my screen before?
Yes.
They don't actually give you the appearance gear, so
Fuck good.
don't
Yeah,
let.
I did notice that.
Ford made the right choice sending you down here. You best go check in with Ford. Come visit my shop sometime, yeah? I'll make sure to give you the good
Going
light
with
discount.
ex-cultist.
Well, I think we do need to find you that bucket hat.
Yes.
Do you see what I mean, though? It felt kind of Chansey Chio.
Yeah, I did see it.
It had the hat and the face mask.
Sure is good to have some light around here.
I'm doing it, lady.
You're risking a lot for folks you don't
Push
know.
the button. This part feels kind of Fallout.
You're trying to get yourself to
It
that.
kind of does.
Word moves fast. There ain't many words left around here.
Old space cowboy Lando Calrissian.
I know you don't know me from a campaign, but I want to help. You got a feeling of destiny about you. You're going to save the world, ain't you? That's the spirit. Here, I want you to have this. Not many people can keep the spirits out there in the world. An old friend told me this little bauble can keep even death at bay. At least for a while. And if you're looking to buy other treasures for your travels, come see me. Ace has got her own space over there. Between us, we got all sorts of treasures.
All
That
sorts of
stone
treasures.
free of charge. Take good care of it. Oh, one more thing. Ellen, Commander Ford. She knows more about that island than you, that's all. Ask her about the founder of War 13. She'll get you on your path. Good to see a new face around here.
Okay, now let's talk to Ace.
You never know. Less may turn up. Great work with the reactor, friend. Make a good team.
I feel like this is where I'll be able to buy armor later, but there's no one in the slot yet. Okay, now, the important question. How do I swing my blade? Not by accidentally hitting the button that I already knew what it did. Okay. Oh. It says left mouse button. That doesn't add up. Left mouse button and shooter left mouse button. So how do I pull my sword out? Unless they're gonna make me like, you know, I'm just gonna consult Google real quick. Oh, that was easy enough. If you're aiming, you shoot the gun. If you're not aiming and you hit your attack button, it will swing your melee weapon.
Got it.
I should have just tried hitting the button, but I was worried about wasting precious ammo.
Glad to see you got the reactor running.
Understandable.
And I see that you gave me the dragon heart. He wouldn't part his artifact with that power. Reason. I imagine he said I could help. Reggie may play the old fool. His judgment is rarely on the mark. You've proven yourself a
You still fighting in the place?
I'm willing to help you get
I just got back and talking to that one guy.
So he kind of feels like Lando Calrissian, right?
Yes.
Go see Riggs and McCabe downstairs. They'll fit you with better gear. Come see me afterwards.
Wonder how much farther I have to go with the tutorial.
Hey, friend. Thanks for getting the power back on. Ford mentioned that we should help you get sorted for the city. As a thanks for getting us out of the bind. Maybe we can put your old fleet to good use after all. Let me look.
Oh.
All right, hey, that's better. Oh, and take this. It's not the strongest stuff, but for protection from what you're
Dragon
talking about.
heart.
Oh, here we go. Here's the starting gear for the appearance.
There you go. A bit sturdier. Every little bit counts out there. It's true. We don't have much, but you did right by us. Best we do right by you. If you need any weapon upgrades in the future, come see me. McCabe over there will help you out. Augment support but stick to business talk. You know, she's not much for chat beyond her work.
So you're the stray Ford was talking about. Said we should get you equipped for the city. Doesn't make sense to me. Giving away good parts for nothing. Apparently taking out a few root is enough for our commander, though. Ford's gonna give my time to every stray who wanders in. And we're having orders. I'm McCabe. I'm the engineer. And you're a pain in the ass. I'm not some scrap peddler. Got it? I don't upgrade trash. It's the apocalypse. I can be as grumpy as I do. Let's see what we're dealing with here. Now look at that rifle. You're not getting close to the action. This'll keep those weeds in your sights. That's all you get for now. Get me more components and I'll make more. Worth it, baby. Now get out of here. I'm tired of your garbage. Yeah.
Weapon mods are used to augment the power of your weapon. Willing to bet the game explained how to use the melee weapon, and I just completely missed it.
F button from the looks of it.
What's the F button?
That's the weapon modes.
I mean, F. does something, but to melee it's just a straight left click when you're not aiming. Nothing like that moment where your inner Legend of Zelda takes over. Saw a bunch of boxes, so I busted them up. Go up the stairs this way and around, around, around.
Good to see you more equipped. Riggs and McCabe did good work. I hope this will be enough to get you on your way. We can't leave by the gates now, but the founder, my grandfather, gave me this key years ago. He said we should only use it when there's no other choice. We are out of choices. Considering you stuck your neck out for us, it seems fitting you do the honors.
Look like I'm about to go have a shootout now.
Use the key.
I was so tempted to choose that one because of the
Get the things
that outfit.
Don't thank me just yet.
All right. I was not paying attention where I'm supposed to go. Alright, so how do I... Friends only session. It's currently still showing please wait, which means I haven't finished the tutorial. Button. I like buttons. Initialize. Let's see what's in the logs. The wards in the hotel have been overrun. We used the crystal to escape, but I'm not sure those things can't use it too. I'm shutting it down, and just to be safe, I destroyed the connection between us and the atoll. Don't think I could sleep otherwise. I know other ways to travel between wards, but, well, I'm the only one alive now who has the codes. We should be safe here for now. I already saw that. Caution. Do not use the crystal unless absolutely necessary. The crystal attracts the root somehow. It is vital that Ward 13 remain hidden from their attention. Unless the root are pounding the door or something, use a different way out. If they're pounding the door down, try to find me in my office immediately. Initialize. A big crystal.
Read about it, but never saw it working. This red eye might be our only door to the outside world now. You want to get out of here? This is your shot. My grandfather was the commander. The founder of Ward 13. He brought everyone to Ward 13. The root first attacked. He was determined to learn where the root came from.
On one hand, I want to click like the negative responses, but on the other, it's like I feel like the good ones probably get better story.
Come back. I
Yeah,
never
that
knew
would make sense.
the outside world. It's easier to think he's dead. There's a room just outside the door. All his notes, any hint of where he went. It's there. If you want to reach the ATM, he may be the last one who
getting close to the end of the tutorial. This session is now joinable.
I'm practically caught up with you.
Ooh, I've got some new gear. A bunch of skins. Oh, there we go. Skins. You know what? I'd rather stick with that hat. Okay, and boots. Select skin. Oh. All right, I will wait a moment for you to try to join, and we will try to figure out this. Try to figure out this.
Alright, I got some new skins.
I did too. It took me a moment to figure out how to use them.
And, how do you use them?
So go into your character menu,
Alright.
and then double click on one of the gear slots. And if the gear has a skin you can use, it'll let you hit X. It'll show at the bottom of the screen.
Okay.
Okay, so I have no idea how to invite you since you're on EGS. So I'm going to take a second and try to figure that out.
Alright.
Looks like we need to link Steam and Epic Games. Click the Join Game underneath the Play button on the main menu. This is where you find other player servers and join. There should be a button underneath both Friend Games and Public Games saying Link Epic Account. It can be easy to miss. Okay, so we both need to exit to the main menu. Click Join Game. Link Epic Account. There it is.
I'm guessing it auto-saves.
You may or may not need to link the account.
Well, I'll give it a moment so we can check.
Oh, because you're on Epic, so
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'll give it a moment.
and allow. Login successful. I am now successfully linked. Friend Games, finding sessions.
Excuse me.
Alright, so I'm going to go back to play game. Are we friends on Epic?
Yes, we are.
Okay. I'm going to go back into the game, and then I've got it set to friends only, so you should be able to go to join games now, and if you do, the friend one I should show up in the list under the session browser.
So I have to exit the game to the menu.
Yes.
Join game. Unknown error while checking for multiplayer features access.
That's right, you were having issues with that. Remnant from the ashes. Known error. Yes. When you first boot up the game via the launcher, it should open a tab in your browser that asks for your permission to link Epic Games Launcher and the game, or something like that. Did you do that?
I heard it, so I guess I need to turn the game off first.
Yeah, you might have an open tab on the browser or something somewhere. It says you do need to open it via the launcher, though. If you missed it, try launch. You found it?
I hadn't opened it from the launcher before. I'm
Got
doing it now, though.
Did you open it from like the shortcut that it made?
Yes. Still an unknown error.
Opening from the launcher?
Yeah, I opened it from the launcher and it's still telling me about unknown errors.
Let me see if I can figure out what to do. Well, now it's unfortunate we didn't have time to figure this out beforehand.
Yeah, at least we had at least we got you got to do something on stream.
So you're saying we should just stop and go ahead and do the draw portion?
I wasn't saying that, but that is something we could do.
I say let's give it a little bit to figure out, because I was really excited for this. Okay, so someone is saying turn the game off and turn and you've already set up email authentication on your account, right?
I don't think I did.
Like when you log into the launcher, does it send you an email with the code and stuff to...
Oh yeah, it does that, yes.
Okay, so that part should be good. Close the launcher and try running it as admin.
Okay.
If that doesn't work, I've got another thing to try as well.
Alright.
We have officially become a troubleshooting stream for a moment. Me?
Yeah.
You would ask me not to fulfill the measure of my creation?
Yes.
These lights are invincible.
Oh, it opened the browser and asked me to allow something.
Yes, it should be asking to allow the connection. Does that look like the right thing?
So far, when I clicked allow, the tab disappeared.
Alright, so that should be all you need to do. That should connect it, and I think now when you launch the game, it should let you...
It's working now, yes.
Perfect. I'm going to grab my water bottle real quick.
Sounds like a good idea. I'll go do
This is the water bottle. Okay, were you able to see my game or join it?
Alright, I'm back.
Were you able to see the game or join it at all?
I see it now. I'm gonna try and join it.
Perfect. Welcome to Hollow You Bell.
Hey, Hollow You Bell. Good to see you.
You're just in time to hopefully miss sorting out the technical difficulties. Hey, there you are. Right, travel.
Doesn't look like we have any place to travel yet.
Are you looking to kill a particular boss or complete a certain quest? Adventure mode does not reset. Alright, so I'm not sure how to get out of here. She said the crystal was the only way out.
I think we need to go farther down the stairs first.
Hey, look, there's someone over here now.
Yeah, I think he's the clothing store guy. I don't believe you
Fashionista.
have the funds to buy from him yet.
And Whisper's new here, got no speech. Scribble, scribble. I'm good with threads, make your armor nice, bring glowing fragments. I'd like to see your wares. We'll talk about your voice later.
Excuse me.
He's got goggles.
Yep. If he had the hat on, then that'd be the sort of thing Chansey Chia wears.
Alright, let's take a look around, figure out where we're supposed to go.
I did notice when going to the reactor, there's stairs that go farther down.
Well, we can go take a look. You didn't happen to figure out if there's a journal or anything like that for telling you where you're supposed to go on a quest, did you?
I did not. That this way. Ward 13 was back there. Was up there.
Is that where we were supposed to go?
I think so.
I'm curious what's down here, though. You know me. Curiosity and I are old friends.
Don't have what you need to unlock this door.
I don't know, my sword looks like I could squeeze it in pretty good and bust the door open.
Well, if this were a role-playing game, then you could definitely give it a try.
Ward 13.
There's a panel here.
Push the button.
Nope, we don't have the key.
Okay,
Nope.
there's gotta be.
Guess we should try the crystal again.
I'm gonna consult the Google on something real quick. Remnant from the Ashes. Quest log.
Commanders of Ward 13 used the red crystal escape. Yeah, we're supposed to use the crystal. It looks like you go to the map for the quest log.
Ah, the joys of learning a new game.
Yep.
Alright, well, let's figure this out. It says travel.
Oh, it says you have to select.
I'm gonna just try this one.
Okay.
It's either gonna put us right back where we are, or it's gonna take us where we need to be, and I don't know which.
Either way, it's something.
No, it's different. Okay, cool. Someone will probably see the stream in the future and be like, you guys were looking right at it.
Yeah. Ooh, stuff. A letter.
And a key card. What is the labyrinth? Apparently the world changes. The exact layout of your location will be different every time you start a new game. It won't change when you die. Hi Lynn, I want you to know that I love you and that I'm sorry. Sorry for so many things. Words won't fix this. I know that. It's time for me to go. It took me a while from saying to doing, but here I am. I'm leaving to speak with the root mother in the old church past the subway tunnels. She'll show me the path away from this world, and then I'll be gone. Goodbye.
in the city. Civilization.
See us! They're coming! That all you got?
Do you see that masterful gunmanship?
I saw.
Yep, the Dear John letter.
Dear John letter.
Man, they jump out trying to scare us, and it's just like, I don't flinch easy.
We've seen things in our years of gaming.
I've been there, man. I've seen things. Iron. Adrenaline.
Reloading!
Friendly fire is a thing in this game.
Good to know.
So far, I like this game.
Yeah, it's pretty fun.
I also just discovered I can roll.
Oh, I discovered that earlier.
I thought I might have an endless roll for a moment, but alas, nope.
Watch my back!
See, I think we just went in a circle.
It's possible.
The bad guys were things called roots, like plant root. If you look at them closely, they kind of look like they're made, or they're walking plant roots.
Yeah.
They look like some kind of,
Plant
if
forms.
I had to guess, like a plant that develops sentience. That was not one of my finer shots.
Nope. Oh, this is different. I think we're gonna have to tackle this guy together. Oh, he's coming after us. Ow, ow. That. Oh, no. Ow. I'm gonna need you to pick me up when you have a chance.
I'm working on it.
This answers the question of, do they come in different varieties?
I want to know if it answers the question of, if I leave you long enough, will you die? Like, do you have a...
Huh? It just says kill self for me.
Okay, cool. Don't do that. I'm going to see if I can get this guy at a distance and then make my way.
Yeah, I have a timer on this, which is halfway through.
That's what I wanted to know.
Hold on!
Alright, be sure to dodge his attacks.
Cover me!
Possibly. We've never played or watched The Last of Us, so we can only take your word on that.
Stay down! Damn.
Yeah, almost like the cordyceps from The Last of Us, but instead of zombies. Yeah, like you said, we haven't played The Last of Us. So you would know better than us, but definitely some interesting looking stuff. All I know is this game makes me want to do like bad cowboy talk from like spaghetti westerns.
Yeah. Let's pump them full of lead and all that talk. Get on out there.
I feel like some kind of Clint Eastwood type character. Except, you know, I've got this hat thing on and ooh, something purple glowy. Because, you know, purple glowy is
Usually good. I got a ring.
that's what I got as well. I was gonna say, because, you know, purple glowy sounds exactly like something you'd hear in a spaghetti western. Where was your purple glowy?
It was a ring.
No, I said where was it?
I think it was around here.
Okay, yeah, I didn't see one there. Mine was back in the alley where I was. Alright, looks like we're heading here.
Sewers. We're gonna meet the Ninja Turtles.
Well, pass me a slice of pizza and call me Leo. Let's go down there. The first boss wasn't too bad. Resting at checkpoints replenishes ammo and dragon hearts at the cost of respawning. All basic enemies in the world, so like we'd expect. Also respawns any fallen allies. Well, that's good. I just want a proper cowboy hat.
You will get it. Just be patient.
Now, Zach, you bastard!
Right, if you're gonna stand in the doorway, that is not what I wanted to do. I just wasted a potion. It's weird trying to, because I was trying to switch my guns with
Oh, sorry.
like hitting 1 and 2 and stuff like that. But those activate items. Right, I'm gonna jump over.
Explode enemies. Ooh, stuff.
I like stuff.
So, yeah, they're big, bulbous, exploding enemies. You know the type.
I think the thing that we fought a moment ago with the big sword was a boss, yeah. But not like a big one, just more like a level boss or something. Or like an introductory one. Part of me wants to be like, you shoot me again, I kill you. Woo!
Yeah, those were the exploding ones I mentioned.
Man, that hurt.
Ah, bigger one.
You're not down, are you?
I'm up.
I think I got it in the side of the neck. The life bar on it's not gone though, so
I think it's it might be a status.
you'll want to come over here real quick. There was some scrap and stuff.
Looks looks like you got it all.
Ah, I can't. I guess that answers a question like, will it spawn things for each of us, or is it just shared? Whoa. Sorry if I shot you in attempting to shoot that thing.
Oh, what's this?
You picked it up and it triggered a new trait point for me, so that answered one question that I had. It looks like it might
I
be
guess
automatically
that's-
distributing stuff between us.
Hopefully.
I like how we both try to climb up there.
Yeah. Big guy with a gun. Aha. Aha. Kill.
Man. Well, they definitely do a good job with the whole swarming thing.
Yep.
Got him. Oh, the root rot thing just went away.
Yeah, looks like it's picking it up for both of us.
Okay, good. I was thinking so too, so it's nice. Because it looked like whenever you pick stuff up, it was distributing some of it to me.
Well,
Ooh, purple.
you have a teleporter.
Yeah, I saw.
Archer. They're quite literal about that.
This is starting to feel like a weird hybrid of Dark Souls, Left 4 Dead. Dark Souls and Left 4 Dead probably does it.
Yeah.
And another one. It's nothing like missing a point blank shot.
Yeah.
The ex-cultists default appearance made me think of a that's where my first thought of Clint Eastwood came from.
Clint Eastwood? Hey, you know westerns are dead, don't you?
What's that from?
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3.
It's been a while since I've seen that one. The movie, right?
Yes, the movie. There in the past, he sees a European guy on a horse with a wide-brimmed hat.
That's right.
And Michelangelo's first thought is Clint Eastwood.
It's been a hasn't been. Do you see what I see?
I see.
Being a Souls-like game, this means reload all yon weapons. Something like that.
Yeah.
I've got 9 shots left in my rifle.
Well, there's only one thing to do.
Use up the 9 shots left in my rifle?
Yes. And yes, that is the one where they go to the past.
Oh, looks like we just traveled to a new area. I was trying to figure out how to level up since
Let's go to character traits.
there we go.
Nothing.
I decided to bump teamwork up to 3 because why not? We both know we're going to be playing this game together.
Yeah, this is definitely a game I feel like we're gonna play co-op whenever we do play it.
I restocked my rifle, so I'm glad about that. But I think I'm going to be a little bit more.
Oh no! If the last game taught me anything about Myst, this is undeniably a boss. Boss, health bar, and everything.
It's just like the last one. Stay away from it.
Yes, well,
Whee! Whoops, that didn't feel good. Ow!
looks like there are other enemies.
Yes. There's explodey things.
Cover me!
Stairs. Just what I need.
No. I demand the ability to shoot from the hip.
Ow.
Ow.
No, I was trying to get on your level. I'm down.
Alright, this is going to be a little more challenging to get you up. Let's see what I can do. And here we go. Ugh.
You are dead.
Yes, exploding shrooms. They're not exactly my favorite kind of enemy. Alright, I have a tip for you. Don't die.
Stay upstairs?
Don't die.
So stay upstairs.
Nope, just straight up don't die.
Stay upstairs.
Yep, first death. Goodbye, I'm heading upstairs. Woo! Ow. Well, good news for you. He followed me. I guess it makes sense. I'm the bigger threat. Nope. Ow. Down I go! That loser climbed down after
You
me.
can do the same.
I was thinking the same thing. But on the plus side, I'm just gonna jump out this window here.
Ow! A shroom blew me up. I'm upstairs.
Gosh. Let me see if I can get to you.
Yes, people die when they are killed. Oh, run, run, run.
Ah.
Saw that shroom right behind.
I think you're probably staying too still.
Wasn't trying to.
I think this is the kind of boss where we just gotta like move non-stop. He strikes me as the kind where you kind of want to lead him in, dodge his attack, shoot him in the head, and rinse and repeat.
Got it. Go back to my 2-shooter.
To your what?
My 2-shooter. It shoots 2 shots before it needs to reload.
Well, you've got his attention. There you go. Good dodge.
Thanks. Ah. Stupid boot exploding
Ow.
shoes.
Alright, dude. I think I'm just going to play with them right here.
Ah, jeez. I was moving, but they moved right in front of me.
Ow. Well,
So,
I'll see what I can do. You're a little hard to get to. Ow. And I'm down.
those shrooms, they come from nowhere.
They really do. They're like almost impossible to spot. Well, this game is as hard as I was expecting. I'm curious. I'm going to check my items real quick. What is this? Oilskin Tonic. Removes infected effect and increases rot resistance by 30%. Okay, that's good to know. Adrenaline increases movement speed. Really? Okay, well, I didn't mean to use that right now, but... I'm coming.
I haven't been spotted yet.
I don't even know where the guy is. I think he automatically comes after us as soon as I walk in.
What did I just do?
Hopefully not die.
Floating shrooms make a sound. Yeah.
I want. Oh, this time is my turn to go down first. I wonder if I kill myself if I can run back.
Worth a try.
Nope. But I can watch you.
Of course
I was hoping they'd let me, like, dodge, dodge, dodge. Death comes for us all. Death comes for us all, Orokosaki. Okay, I'm coming. I wonder, does my other mask have any kind of... Oh, when did I pick that up? Good to know for later.
What's this?
Double check your armor stats as well, because you might have something that is,
I'm doing that now. I have a new piece of headwear.
I also had one. I put my original one back on because it increases my damage on properly aimed shots. And dodge.
That was a close.
Gosh. Okay.
Now, how about you do the main fighting and I keep an eye out for shoes?
We can try that. Shrooms behind you.
Just as I was healing. I'm down.
Reloading!
And don't kill me, don't kill me. Ugh. Nope. Ah. Gosh. Man, this game's hard.
Yeah,
I didn't expect it to be quite so brutal.
me neither. And it's on the normal difficulty.
Yeah. I was wondering if it'd be any easier than Code Vein. So I will preface my next statement by saying Joseph and I are not the greatest Souls-like game players in the world.
Yeah,
So I was thinking maybe this will be easier than Code Vein because we have, you know, first-person shooter, guns, that kind of stuff. But nope. Any sign of him yet?
nope. I hear him. His life bar's here.
I don't see him.
I see him. He's in this store.
You're saying he's
does.
already upstairs?
Yep. Ah, wow.
He's coming after me now.
Alright, I'll try and make my way back. Try and find some shoes while I'm at it.
Ow.
Shoes have come. But the what? Oh, I guess not. Ah!
on, die.
Took down one of his bars.
Good. Ooh. I shouldn't get stuck in the corner. Ow. I got stuck in a corner and hit 3 times and blown up.
I just got blown up.
Well, if anyone was here expecting to see some high-level play, that ended when we stopped fighting standard monsters.
Yep.
Give me a moment before we go in. Okay.
Incoming!
Did that make it so you could see through the walls as well?
Yep.
I'm gonna try to get the high ground on him since I know where he's at.
Ow.
This could work out. He's not moving.
Yeah, but they're shrooms now.
It's gonna be amusing if we win because he got a... Nope, he's moving. Alright, I'm gonna stand at the end of this hallway.
Shrooms.
I just saw a shroom jump out of a window, so watch out. Ow.
Q.
Yeah, that was a nice cheese, but those shrooms were not gonna work out indefinitely, unfortunately. Alright, he's back down after you.
Oh. Need help. Ouch. Run.
I think if you had, next time if he gets stuck like that, what we need to do is have you come to where I am, and you can watch my back for the shrooms while I keep shooting the guy in the head. I think reviving one another is going to be mostly a pipe dream in this fight, as fast as this guy's on us.
Yeah.
I
Thought
wonder,
I had some distance.
what is the chance we've got any better weapons? None. None chance.
I feel like this guy is the barrier between us and better weapons.
I would agree. I wonder how long I'd last fighting him with a sword.
Probably not very well.
Alright, shall I...
Besides, you have melee weapons.
Let's take a look at where he is.
It seems he always comes back to that spot.
I shot him in the arm. And I'm stuck on the wall. Okay, there we go.
He's after me.
There might be a way to... Nope.
Hey, yeah.
Being a Souls-like, I wonder if there's... So anytime he does that, that means the bombs are coming.
Does what? Does what?
When he lights up and glows and like stretches his arms out, That means he's summoning the bombs.
Got it.
Alright, you might have a second to get me up if you come right now. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. And I'm up.
He might have just blew. Yeah, he blew.
Ow.
I think I just dealt with the bombs.
Ah. He caught up to me. And I'm down again. Oh well. He's dashing.
I had a plan to help you up.
Try to get upstairs and jump down.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm thinking that I hear bombs. There's a bomb behind you. There's another one. And then there's him.
Those bombs are what did it.
Yeah, so in the future, if you have to deal with even one bomb, that means you probably will not be able to get me up.
Okay.
I wonder if there's any like nooks and cranny places where we could crawl in and shoot him and he can't quite reach us. There's gotta be like a way to deflect with melee weapons or something. Where'd he go? Did he just summon the bombs? There he goes. Alright, I've got 2 of the bombs down. Did you get the last one?
I got 2 more myself.
Ow. Gosh. There's 1 bomb down. Gosh, what am I...
Got 3 myself.
Ah. I keep getting stuck on walls.
Yeah, I know that feeling.
I was trying to roll away and all of a sudden I couldn't roll anymore.
I think that. Ow! I didn't know where he was. I'm assuming there are bombs on the way.
Yes, I just saw 1, 2 running up the stairs after you. Ooh, he's jumping. Like, you don't have time. You don't have time. He's...
Ow. I heard that.
There are 3 bombs headed up the stairs right now, or maybe 2.
Yeah. I saw one.
I feel like there's
Y'all
got to be a
y'all
way
getting the
to...
hang of this.
I think little by little we're getting worse and better at the same time with every fight. Just realized my head was kind of getting partially cut off by the camera.
Ah.
Okay. I'm gonna look around. That's what I'm gonna... Never mind. Well, I guess if you're going to attack him, I'm still gonna look around.
Okay.
I picked up some loot. What in the world?
Bombs are incoming.
I got 2.
Ouch.
Alright, where is this guy? Is he still chasing you?
Yeah,
There he
are
is.
possibly bombs coming. Not sure.
Time for a top off.
Right, there's bombs coming.
There's still one bomb out there.
Yeah.
It's upstairs. Bombs.
Ow. Crap. Literally 2 of the bombs spawned right as I was coming up the stairs.
Ah.
Yeah, he's right behind you. You might have just a moment. He just summoned bombs. And he's going to be on you any second.
I was blown up.
I'm laughing more at the fact any second and a boom. Well, if we're going to die, we're at least going to have some fun with it.
Yeah.
It's really hard to find a moment to use the dragon hearts for healing.
Yeah, that's true.
I think I'm going to wait to use the ability to see the enemies through the walls until he summons bombs.
Good idea.
And I'm gone.
Bombs are incoming.
I just dropped 2 of them.
And he's after me. And he killed me.
Ow. Crap.
Got a trait point.
That's good. It's really hard to tell how many bombs there are.
I think there are 4 in total.
You might be right. Alright, I did not get a new trait point yet, so... I'm really close. I'll get one here in the next moment. We must have fluctuating experience for the bombs that we kill.
I was just thinking that.
Reloading.
Crap. I jumped right into that one. And there's one coming in from your right. Along with him.
Ouch.
These games are definitely... How many times can we die before we, Wow, Finally beat him. Oh wow, you actually got to me. Thank you. No, no, no. Oh, come on, you. Woo. Okay, let me see if I can figure out where everyone is. There's you, which means there's him.
I'm bleeding.
I've got his attention. Here come some bombs.
No. I bled out.
You're what?
I bled out, so when you have a moment, you'll need to pick me up.
Okay, I'll see what I can do. Ow.
I'm on the ground level, so you can pull off the plan to.
Well, it's more I just got hit with a bomb, and I've got like 2 more chasing me. Okay. I thought I killed the last bomb and then I got up. Yeah, oh, you might be right. This might be our 8th or 9th death. He's like, yeah, rezzing ain't happening in this fight.
Well, not often anyway.
Man, this is hard enough with
Long
co-op.
keyboard.
I wonder what this would be like.
One moment, I need to answer a question for someone.
Okay, Joseph needs just a moment. But yeah, that is a rough fight. I wonder if I can just start fighting him while you're away from the keyboard.
Alright, you can get that shot.
I mean, if worst case scenario is I die, and if you're out, maybe it'll just let me teleport out and respawn. Where is he? I don't even see him. It's like that one time we came in and he's nowhere to be found.
Yeah.
Here they come.
Well, I found him. I just need him to move where I can shoot him.
I'm gonna join the fight as soon as I can.
Hmm. Gosh, don't dodge upwards.
Let me know when he summons the bombs.
He hasn't yet. Okay, he just summoned them.
Alright, I'm coming in.
He just summoned some more. I'm pretty sure he just summoned some more.
That's what it looks like from my end.
He definitely just summoned some more now. Ow. I hate when you pretty much like roll right into them.
Yeah. Ah, he found me. Okay.
I think we've already been playing this game for nearly 2 hours. Dying for nearly 2 hours. Oh, I guess we're not, because we only probably haven't been at this for about an hour. Oh, here he comes. And no. Oh. Ow. Alright. Did he just summon more bombs?
Yep.
I killed one, but I don't see any.
Well, he killed me just as I was jumping over.
No, well, I went to heal, get you up, and guess what I did?
He healed yourself.
Yep. I guess you don't need to guess, you probably saw.
He summoned more. Yeah. More coming. Stairs in the corner if you can use those.
I think I prefer fighting them up close. Mostly.
There's some more coming. There might be more coming. I'm dead.
Well, I'm dead now. I think I'm starting to get a feel for this guy. I can tell you, I feel a lot safer fighting that guy up close than I do from a distance. Don't know if you caught any of the gameplay out there at the end.
I did.
That's going to be my strategy now. I think I'm going to switch to pistol. It doesn't do as much damage as the rifle, but reloads a whole lot faster. Okay, I've got to learn how. Ow. Okay, I need a bigger space for fighting this guy.
They're coming. Darn it. Okay. They're all
Ow.
gathered on me and there's nowhere to roll.
He just hit me with the sword 3 times straight. Well, so much for feeling safer up close. I was reading online, apparently this is like one of the more obnoxious boss fights. It's those bombs.
Yeah.
Those bombs make him feel like not a like game introductory boss type character. Gosh, stupid thing. I got 3 bombs.
I'm keeping my eye out for the last one. One jumped down towards you. Got him. More coming. They're on your level.
I'm trying to watch for him, but I don't.
Ah! Got one.
Oh, crap.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's one down there.
Watch my back!
Crap. Well, I thought I was doing okay for a moment. I'm not sure we're going to beat him tonight. We might have to try at this for a few days.
That sounds like something.
I
You
wonder-
see him?
He just went upstairs, but I didn't see where.
Okay.
And he's down and bombed. What do you say? One more shot and we'll call it a night?
Yeah, we'll call it a night after this.
Well, thanks to everyone who hung out while we were dying. We're going to give this our best shot and see how this goes. Of course, I'm not opposed to staying on for a little while drawing either, but you don't need to. I might do that. You don't have to keep draw with me though if you don't want.
Oh no, it's fine. I have no problem with it.
Maybe, we'll take this rare opportunity to draw ourselves a picture of us dying over and over again.
Yeah.
We're going to do another attempt, and then we're going to switch to drawing, and we're going to draw a celebratory picture of us dying.
There it is.
I'm not entirely ready to be done. I'm just a little tired of dying.
Yes, death hug.
What do you say?
Death hug.
Yes.
They're down there.
Oh, I saw him.
Coming up the stairs. Ah!
Woo, I jumped right through that one somehow. Nope. Ow! Get off of me.
This ain't good.
How you doing up there with those bombs?
So far, so good.
I'm trying not to be greedy with them. Nope. Ah.
I'm
Ow.
gonna mention the bomb. Ah,
Nope.
well, I'm dead.
Quit that. No dying. That's not how we play this game.
Yeah, unless we succeed in this attempt, as unlikely as it is.
Gosh.
Bombs up here. They just jumped to your level.
Crap. If I can get to you, I will.
So, I only have about just barely less than half before I'm done.
You just summon bombs up, sounds like. That should have been 4. Gosh darn it.
Dead.
Darn it.
I'll try and keep an eye on the bombs. There's some in front of you.
Alright, I am already out of health things.
Running low.
Bombs.
Okay, death art it is.
Yeah. Well, thanks for watching the gaming portion. Now it's time for the art portion. I shall get set.
Sounds good. Wow. You know what else we could try a little later is they have the different game modes. So we could try like one of the adventure modes or something and see if we could pick up some different weapons.
Sounds like a good idea.
All right, I'm going to work on getting the drawing stuff going.
Plug the keyboard.
There's draw pile. Okay, perfect. Session host, usual password, and hosted at pub.drawpile.net. All right, you should be able to, we're good to join.
All right.
Then man, that was rough.
Yeah.
All right, time to celebrate our death. All right, where did you go, drawing tablet thing? These play and draws, the drawing portions have been really helpful for helping my left hand start to finally feel some getting used to the drawing tablet on the computer.
That's good.
Do you think we should go for a more cartoon? Oh, I think the stream may have gone down for a second. Hopefully it didn't stay that way. OBS is just like disconnected, reconnected.
Yeah, it does that.
It's never happened for me before, so I was a little surprised.
What are you listening to?
Nothing that's supposed to be on. How's that?
I hear something from your end.
It should be stopped now. I had a video open on how to do some scheduling stuff with OBS and YouTube that I forgot to close, but I had it paused, and it looks like I accidentally refreshed the tab. It's on my other computer, and so those speakers are not coming through my headphones.
Got it.
But when I have headphones on, I can't always tell that that I'm doing that. What is going on? What in the... Well, that explains a lot.
What?
I accidentally bumped the touch on for my drawing tablet without realizing it, so my finger or my tablet was doing all kinds of weird junk, and I was like, what's going on with this thing? On the plus side, it zoomed out really far for me, so that's really nice. Are you doing a guy like, oh, is that the bad guy?
No.
Is that your character?
Yeah.
Maybe we should have coordinated what we were drawing.
Right.
That's alright, we'll make it work. Can I flip this guy the other way? Okay, good, I can. Celebratory death art. Okay, self, don't get too start getting too realistic. It's supposed to be a more cartoony piece. I don't think my art's super realistic to begin with, but I definitely know that I need if I want to be cartoony, I've got to pay attention to actually trying to be cartoony.
Right.
Let's see, I have that open. Can I just edit? I'm changing the title from Play Now, Draw Later to just Play and Draw since we're doing that.
Okay. You may have to refresh your page to see the change for those who are watching.
That's alright, I don't think it's super important. I mean, those
Although
who
when I've seen other people stream and change the name during the stream, viewers would question the streamer about the name change.
well, if anyone does, I'll just tell them we got tired of dying and decided to do something positive with our deaths. Are we going to draw multiple deaths? That depends on how long it takes to draw one.
Yeah. Also, how many players are allowed in that game?
It's a good question. I think it had up to like 4 or something. Do I still have another video going somewhere? No, I know what that is. Okay. Yeah, it looks like it's up to 4 players or so. It's got drop in, drop out. We'll definitely have to look at some of those other modes, like the adventure one. If we can just play and get loot and practice that way, that may not be a bad option. I can take the bombs down with one shot with my rifle, but it doesn't feel like it's doing all that much to the big guy.
Right.
No, I think I'm going to put this other leg forward. Like he's trying to get away from the guy. Because that's more like what yours is kind of doing or something.
Yeah.
Is your guy running away or what's he doing? Yeah, he's running away.
Running away.
You know, maybe what we should do is we'll have these two running away, and let's have some of our other bodies on the ground.
That would be fun.
I'm going to take my mask off like I did when I started so I can actually see some expression. I want to see the fear in my eyes. All right. I wonder if the console version is cross-platform with the desktop version.
That is a good question.
But yeah, that game was way harder than I was expecting it to be. Hello, Ubel says that would be sick. For the bodies on the ground? Oh, then yeah. You're welcome to hop in with us as well.
Oh, that would be spectacular.
Do you have the console version by chance, or one of the PC versions, or?
Though I did notice if we're gonna have people from actually no that never mind.
You know, I think what we'll do is I set up a Discord. I haven't started sharing it yet, but I can start sharing my Discord link. I'll put it in the description or in the community tab and tag you in it, and then you can join the Discord and we can work on getting it coordinated.
Speaking of Discord, I've been meaning to set up a Discord for my channel, but every time I go to set it up, I can't make heads or tails of it.
I say let's just share one.
That works. I'll just direct them to whatever you set up.
Perfect. We play together anyways, and from a slightly businessy comment, then we don't have to worry about building two separate audiences. We can have a shared one.
Good.
Especially if we're going to be regularly playing together, I think it'll work fine.
Me too.
Hollow, what platform do you mostly play games on? Xbox, that was what I was wondering. Let me see if it's cross-platform or not. Crossplay is only supported across Windows and Xbox. And then PlayStation players can only play with other PlayStation players. Yeah, okay, that's what you're saying. Yeah, so he I don't know if he has an Xbox or not, but he says he mostly plays on PlayStation, so if that's the case, he may not be able to play with us.
Well, here's hoping you'll have a way to play.
Oh, he says he's got an Xbox. Yeah, that would work. I wonder if the game's on sale for Xbox at the moment. Doesn't look like it's on sale at the moment. It's $40 on Xbox, 40 USD. Don't know if you have the Xbox subscription service that includes games or not. It would be worth looking to see if it's included with that as well. I was really enjoying it. It was a lot of fun. But yeah, it's hard. I've never been good at the Souls-like games. We played Code Vein, and I struggled a lot with that one.
Yeah, it was pretty arduous.
I'd say we got pretty decent at it towards the end. Definitely hard one, though. Hard one competency. I'll zoom back out in a moment so they can see what you're working on as well. I had to zoom in because drawing a face, it's not always easy.
I understand. And next time when you save this one, be sure to turn off my pencil layers. Last time you didn't turn the pencil layers off when you saved.
Got it. And you can always save your own copy as well. So
Yeah, it's just you put that one in the last one you put in the community chat.
got it. You want to share the proper version.
Right. Would you put layer 3 under owner layer 2, please?
Yes, 1 second. Layer 3 under owner layer 2.
Yep, definitely have to wait till our finances are stable before we can get new games. We definitely understand how that is. So whenever you're able to grab a copy, we'll be more than willing to let you in on that. So
Yes.
no rush.
I'm sure we will still be struggling whenever you do get a copy.
Yeah. Even if we do get past this boss, I'm sure we'll
Wait.
still be struggling.
That's not what my hair looks like. I'm so used to drawing kind of the crazy, almost anime style hair that I completely forgot this character has more hair like this. See, maybe I'll take a moment and just get the Discord sorted out real quick.
That'll give me a chance to do what I'm doing on the piece.
Okay. Let me zoom out so they can see what you're working on while I am working on the Discord. You know, I think I'm just going to invite people into the Zealot one that I created. So,
That's a good starting place.
that's exactly what it is, Hollow. It's meant to be Dark Souls with guns. Okay, so the permissions on that one, people might be able to see it. Okay. Create. Invite people. That's what I'm looking for. Invite. Edit invite link. Generate a new link. Copy. And then you can ignore that, Joseph. That's just me sharing it so I can move it.
Alright.
Okay, here is the link for the Discord server. The name of the server is Zealot RPG Official, because for the RPG we were play testing, this is going to be the server we direct people to for that. So it's the one I have set up, it's the one we'll use. But what I'll do is I'll add some channels for streaming.
How about you add an FGO related channel?
So I'm creating a category for streaming, and one of the categories in it will be, or one of the channels in it will be FGO.
Just shows there's still a lot I don't know about Discord.
There we go. The Flame Hashira has joined.
Yep, that's Hollow U Bell.
Perfect.
He has mentioned in my in the chat on my FGO streams that he is the Flame Hashira on Discord.
Perfect. Well, thank you for being the first person to join our Discord server. Hopefully over the next little while we'll be able to start building out a bit of a community, because that would be fun to have people to hang out with and talk to and occasionally play with. And
Yeah.
so I figure since we're not shooting things right at the moment, let's talk some Zealot Core.
Good idea. For those of us who are just for those of us who are just learning about Zealot, how about you explain it real quick?
So Joseph and I are working on our own RPG system, the tabletop RPG. The goal is to have a system that is quick to start games with and requires minimal effort to understand. So last time we were playing with 2d6, but ideally I want the game to work with 1. Just a single die of the most generic kind possible, so that when people sit down to play, they don't have to, buy any D&D dice for it. It is a success-based system, meaning that you're rolling for successes versus dealing specific damage numbers and things like that. And when you get a total sufficient number of successes, then you complete a scenario or resolve a conflict or something like that. So we did a playtest where we're working on building out our own world to go with it, and the name of that world is the Zealot Kingdom. And so
Which will eventually be the name of the full game when it comes.
yeah, so Zealot Core is going to be like pretty much a base version of the game that doesn't include any campaign stuff. Maybe some very minor campaign stuff. But then Zealot Kingdom is going to have like a fully built out campaigns scenario and setting and just kind of everything that you'd expect to go with it. I'm also planning to include some basic wargaming rules with Zealot Kingdom, because I don't want it to simply be like another D&D. There's going to be genuine scenarios where you'll have one army battling another army, and I want players to have the option to run those battles themselves in a war game scenario, or if they just want to run the game as a war game, they'll have that option too. But the goal there is also to still keep it like as simple as possible. So we did a playthrough last time, and I made some notes. I've decided 7 might be a little too high of a number to aim for, so I think we're going to try 6 next time. And Good.
Yeah, that'll be something to look forward to, and a suggestion, because we want to play games like we just played tonight, but we also want to do more Zealot Core and TTRPG. So how about we come up, either we do 1 week video games, 1 week TTRPG, or we come up with a more set schedule for that.
I was wanting to.
Okay, that's good to hear.
And then, so we might, I think next week we'll do Zealot Core again. I don't know when Holly Ubel's next paycheck is, so I don't know when he'd be able to get the game. But I was hoping to do another playtest for Zealot Core next week, and then that'll also give him a little extra time to get the game.
Sounds good.
So yeah, that's kind of what we're going with that. So I'm going to reduce the challenge die to 6. And then I don't want to have to do 2 rolls per stats. I was honestly kind of getting annoyed's not the right word. it feels like it slows the game down and keeps it from being as smooth as I was hoping for.
Yeah, I kept forgetting to designate which dice was which.
Exactly, and so I was kind of like, I want to remove that obstacle, so we're going to go down to a single die, and I think we're going to just add the both stats to the die roll.
Sounds good.
So I'm torn. Like on one system, so like some systems they're a lot more brutal. You roll you're gonna fail more often than you succeed. I think that's something that genuinely needs to be considered. It's like, do I want my players to fail more often than they succeed with the role playing aspect of the game, or do I want them to be able to have more successes than failures? Because I want the system to be fun. Like I don't want it to be like I want it to have some challenge to it, but I don't want it to be so brutal that people are like, I don't want to play this. It's a more narrative system. I want people to just enjoy telling their stories. So going to work on that, and we're going to reduce the die from a 7 to a 6. With the changes though of adding both stats to a single die, I'm wondering if we should leave it at 7, because that might make hitting 7 a whole lot easier.
We can test both approaches when next week.
Yeah, we could do half and half, because I decided on the 6, like rolling 6, or no, or something. Anyways, we'll see how it goes. Yeah, key to success is definitely in the difficulty. That's a good way to put it, Hollow. And so I'm trying to figure out like what is the right difficulty.
Okay.
You know, maybe I could make I could do that. I can just I could say like rolling versus 5 is playing the game on easy. Rolling versus 6 is playing the game on normal. Rolling versus 7 is playing the game on hard, just like if you're setting a difficulty in a video game when you turn it on.
That is a spectacular idea. I like that.
I'll do that. And then people can lower or raise the difficulty setting as they feel a need to do so.
And some people could incorporate the two numbers in the three numbers in the same game, but just assign one for easy, normal, and hard roll.
Yeah, and I could even do like extra hard, and they could roll versus an 8 or something.
Yeah.
Could
Which
be like,
reminds me,
this is I like to suffer mode.
Yeah.
What were you about to say?
It reminds me. I need to get back to reading second edition.
I need to get back to reading that as well. This guy's arm is so long. I need to reduce the size of that thing. Okay, that feels a bit better. I feel like I'm almost trying to design Zealot Core like, how can I take some of my favorite video game concepts and directly turn them back into a tabletop RPG? Yeah, I like to suffer mode.
Speaking of that, a few years ago I found out that was exactly how he was either a German or Finnish game created its tabletop RPG, because back in the day it wasn't easy to get material from the States in those countries, but what they had access to were video games and like role-playing video games and TRSs or RTSs, and so they just reverse engineered what they knew from those games and made their country's first tabletop role playing game.
That's one way to do it.
I hear it's still pretty popular in that country to this day. I need to look into it to see which country/game it is.
I don't know why, but the Chrono Cross theme song just randomly popped in my head.
Good theme song.
It is. It's one of my favorites, actually.
Can't wait to. I plan to get the PC version once I beat Chrono Trigger's PC version. Yeah, which is on the back burner for my YouTube channel. It's just I have so many other things to do before I can get back to that one.
I will probably get Chrono Cross on the Switch. Because they did release it on that as well. And it's not like it's super hard to plug in the Switch to my computer and just record the gameplay if I want to do that.
Right.
In
I do
fact,
plan to. I'm thinking about doing that for Diablo 2 rather than playing it straight from the PC.
why so?
I feel like the controls handle better on the Switch than the PC for that game.
You think so?
That's how I felt. I'll have to give it another try just to be sure.
I will say, you've always been a bit more of a controller guy.
Yeah, I have.
And I'm the other way. I'm more of a mouse and keyboard guy.
Although I am surprised because when it comes to Diablo type games, I'm definitely more mouse heavy. And for me to feel that way about
Diablo 2.
about Diablo 2, I felt very surprised that I was taken to the controller route with that one.
Do you think maybe it had to do with the class you were playing or something?
That is possible. That may very well be it, because when I played on PC, I was playing Paladin, and when I was playing on the Switch, I was playing Necromancer.
For spells that have beams, analog sticks are actually kind of nice.
Yeah, I'll have to agree with you there.
I mean, they work perfectly fine with the mouse as well, but I do like the way that they feel with an analog stick, just whipping it around in a circle. Speaking of Diablo, I got to try the beta for 4. I really liked it. It's way different than... it is fairly different than 3. It feels much more like 2.
Yeah, other people have been saying the same thing.
I'm really hopeful for that one.
I think I'll darken his jacket some.
I'm trying to decide how I want to do the big bad guy.
Yeah.
I'm trying to go for like a coloring this with markers approach. Trying to just color as if I were. Colored pencils or something. Not get too crazy with my colors and just keep it simple. Yeah, we still need the boss, and I'm trying to figure out exactly how to do that. Probably just need to find some reference for it and start sketching it in. It's been a while since we've had a stream that we decided to go a little longer on.
It has indeed. I know last time we ended very
Fairly
Yeah,
early
indeed.
for us.
yes, thank you.
Then I'm gonna hit his eyes with just a little bit of a lighter. No, that was not lighter at all. Took a little longer than I would have liked, but my fingers are finally starting to feel like they're getting used to using this tablet with my left hand. And by extension, it's been getting better with the right hand as well.
That's good to hear.
Gonna merge my two layers now because I'm not planning to draw on this one anymore.
Yeah. Don't forget to shut off my pencil layer.
I'm not saving it just yet, but I won't. Trying to make my guy more kind of the same size as yours. Is your guy done?
Yes, my guy is done.
Okay. Now, time to make a new layer. Time to save, actually. Draw with Joseph. Today is the 27th.
Yes,
And
save too.
I'm going to name the file Dialot. Okay.
I'm pretty
Let's-
unimaginative with my names. I just do draw nights and then the date.
I'm gonna, before I start adding any details in for the boss, just try to rough in a shape for him.
Sounds good.
Might draw him bigger than he actually is.
That would work. It'd give him the sense like, yeah, it would work.
So the file name is actually the date, Draw with Joseph, followed by the date, followed by Dialot.
Yeah. My copy of the file is draw nights and then the date.
I feel like I'm drawing the Hulk.
I can see that.
What was this guy's name? It was Gorefist. Search Google for Gorefist. Images. Why are there no good images?
We have to look up some concept art.
I was just thinking something similar. Gorefist character art. Let's add Remnant to that because I'm starting to pull some other things. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to get anything great. I'll just look at this one. So his head's kind of shaped like a plant with some stuff on it. He's got kind of a bulky shoulder thing here and a bulky... He may not actually have a bulky shoulder one on that side. No, he does. Okay. Sword is interesting.
sword feels like a piece of
Feels like he just ripped something off the facility.
right.
Alright, let's see what I can do with this. I'm thinking I'll try to throw in a quick sketch and then you can work on inking it, since you probably
Alright.
wouldn't mind the inking practice anyways.
Nope.
I think I'm going to just draw the pencils. No, I'm going to make a new layer for it. Okay. I blow this image up a little bit.
Yeah? Alright, I'll be right back.
Alright, we will be here. It's like he's got almost like a horn, followed by a mask or something about right here. And it looks like he's one of these root creatures, so it looks like he is ultimately made out of wood. Sometimes I think about like the story of the game. It's like if I could actually do whatever I wanted as a character in that world, what would I do? I'm carrying a sword and this is a tree monster. To celebrate my victory, I would make a new handle for my sword from the remnant of the tree monster. It's a good question. I also wonder if you can get fire weapons. This guy's armor's interesting. I would think so too. Fire versus a tree monster makes complete sense to me. Okay, so he's actually got like an arm or something that kind of comes up that way. I'm not sure he can lift his arm the way that I've got it drawn here physically because of his shoulder. So let's instead kind of put it like this. I can't tell what kind of fingers this guy has, so I'm just gonna do something like this. Yeah, I think fire makes perfect sense to me. Okay, so he's got 4 fingers. He's got almost like some things on the back of his hands that just kind of glow. It's over here. Yeah, there's definitely got to be flames or something. This seems like the perfect kind of monster you'd want to use a flamethrower on. What amazes me the most about this guy is how quick he is for his size. It's like, how does he move that fast? He's so fast. It's like you turn around and he's right there on you again. Flamethrowers would be perfect. I would love to take a flamethrower against this guy. That sounds like it would be a great idea. Let's see, he's got some kind of like vein.
And I'm back.
Welcome back.
That's coming out really well.
Thanks. It's cartoony, and so I'm not sure how much detail to put on it. So what I might do is I might have you start inking it, and then I'll figure out where to chunk in some blacks.
Okay.
For things like this, those are obviously supposed to kind of be connecting like a tube of some kind. So just, if you see gaps in the lines, you can just feel free to draw those as proper lines.
Got it.
It's been a while since I've drawn something quite like this, so this is kind of fun actually.
I'm glad. Yeah, flamethrowers would be nice.
Flamethrower would be so nice against this thing. I completely concur.
Just fire it up.
Alright, I'm going to dim down this layer 5 for me, and you can start adding some stuff. Let me make a new layer. Layer 6, ready for you to go.
Okay,
And I'm going to call dibs on layer 7.
sounds good.
I'll let you start into that for a moment, and then after you make a little progress, I will start adding in some more darks and stuff and cleaning up edges. I'm glad I checked my phone. I had an alarm going off. That would have been obnoxious.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I can't remember if we talked about it or not, but it's a sad day for the 3DS eShop.
We did not talk about that. Yes, it is. I was browsing YouTube, I think yesterday or the day before, and a VTuber was live streaming their buy everything they can on the eShop.
I'm going to just to do a so much for the eShop. May it rest in peace.
Yeah. I wish I could have been able to afford more on there, but aside from that, it will be missed.
Yeah, it's gonna be. It's a sad day. Yeah, the 3DS and the Wii U eShops get shut down today.
It was a big deal.
So I'm curious to see how the homebrew development scene will continue to grow after this.
Our brother is probably gonna get on that hardcore.
I could see that. Oh, our other brother, he is very heavily. We got two other brothers, but our youngest brother is very heavily into the 3DS modding scene at the moment. Or I'd say the DS family modding scene. If it's a DS system, he's into helping with modding and hacking it.
Yeah, so he has his own YouTube channel, so one of these days we'll need to advertise that.
Yeah, but he doesn't really do anything with it for the 3DS. Like he does other things on his YouTube channel. The 3DS, you'll find that more on like Reddit and Discord.
Got it.
Yeah, I mostly got what I needed from it. I was on the fence of getting Majora's Mask for it, but I can't help but feel like it's only a matter of time before they re-release those for the Switch or something. Nintendo always comes back around to re-releasing things again at some point. The recent release of Metroid Prime is a good example of they always get back around to it.
Yeah. And thankfully Majora's Mask did have a physical release, so I can track that down eventually.
That's true. All right, I'm going to start cleaning up some edges over here.
While I was away from the keyboard, I figured out a really good way to start the next session of our game with our brother-in-law.
The one that you're running?
Yes. Let's just say things are gonna get real serious.
Do you mind if I offer you some public feedback of one of the characters?
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Just the Emily character. She always talks with the exact same tone of voice.
Well, I honestly speaking, I struggle with her voice.
So that's good to know that you struggle with it, but I think just a little bit of effort to change her tone depending on what's happening would be helpful.
Good to know. I'll do my best to make it sound different depending on the situation.
But it's a fun campaign. Red, yellow, and gold. I got blue, yellow, gold, and crystal. I've always wanted to play crystal. I mean, it's pretty much just gold or silver with extra content. And so I was like, I want to play that one at some point. I need to be careful. I'm so used to like making these things not cartoony that without even thinking about it, I start adding like all these extra details. Though it's a little harder for a monster like this.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Monsters of these nature it kind of feels safe to draw them less cartoony in order to get them right.
Yeah. Crystal, you can hunt Celebi for shiny purposes, of course. That is a good point. I probably will be doing some Celebi hunting. I know I caught Celebi in one of the other games, but I don't remember which one it was. Was it Diamond and Pearl where you could catch Celebi, like just right in front of the area where you could catch like Palkia or Dialga?
Possibly. I know in Diamond and Pearl, the area when you return to that area with an event item, you can face Arceus or Arceus, however you pronounce it.
I think it's Arceus.
Regardless, that's who you face in that area when you return to it.
I said
believe he is a different place in the game.
I said Arceus for the longest time, and then the Pokemon movie came out and they were saying Arceus, and I was annoyed at first, but went and looked up the actual pronunciation, and apparently it was the official one anyways is like Arceus or something, but I still prefer to say Arceus. I just think it sounds better. That soft kind of rolling C with RC versus that just hard arc. Just I like the way the other one sounds. Holly, you both saying it's either pronunciation. That works for me. You know, I think I completely forgot to get whatever the last event one was for Scarlet and Violet.
Yeah, no, I believe we missed that.
If we got something else coming up, we'll have to remember to go get that one.
Yeah. Though thankfully, you will see freshly hatched starters go on the Wonder Trade not long after those events end.
So, Holly, you both saying Celebi to my knowledge isn't catchable in any other game. I honestly don't even remember what games I would have caught him in. It's amazing what some blobs of black will do in a few places. I think it may be catchable. I never played Coliseum.
Yeah, the GameCube era was an arduous time for us as far as acquiring games was concerned.
The only reason I had a GameCube is because, so I loaned one of my friends my PS1, and then his sister loaned it to someone else, and they never got it back, and my friend was like, why did you loan that? It wasn't even ours. And so his to make it right, he gave me his GameCube since he couldn't give me back my PS1. It was a re-release PS1 that it was like the really small one that had a screen attached to it. So I was really kind of sad to lose that thing.
I had a lot of fun with that PS1.
I think you used it more than I did.
I didn't realize that's what happened to it.
Yeah, that's what happened to it. And that's the story of how we got our GameCube. I'm going to start helping inking in some of these other places to help speed up things.
Alright.
It'll also be interesting to see how our two inking styles just kind of blend in.
Yeah, never really tried to ink the same piece before.
I'm working on the sword arm at the moment. Yeah, that was really unfortunate for the PlayStation, but my friend was a good guy. Still is. We don't interact too much anymore. Just, life. You grow up and you move, and life takes you in different directions. Joseph and I have many good memories with that guy.
Yeah. It's one of our, personally speaking, he was one of my first real friends.
Yeah, I agree with that. We had a summer where we just drew, and we drew, and we drew, and we drew, and then that carried into the school year, which was easier for me because I was homeschooled at the time. But he went to public school. But I tried to see if I could draw my own comic and how long I could stick with it, and that was a real summer of improvement for me.
He was a real champ when it came to that.
Why, thank you. Yeah, I got like 7 issues or something, at each 27 to 32 pages apiece. Maybe I'll release those here, and people can just see how bad my art was back then.
That'd be something.
It was my original Dragon Ball fan story that I had been working on about a character named Genko, who was a Saiyan dimension traveling to collect some fake Dragon Balls.
Yeah, looking back, it's as fun as it is to look back on. I definitely see all the fan fickiness of it.
Well, I mean, it was 100%.
Well,
I won't go that far. It wasn't 100%, because pretty much the main thing I took from it was the main character is a Saiyan. And the fact that he looks a lot like Trunks, he looks like a Trunks Gohan hybrid. Though as the series gets on, his appearance starts to become more his. Because I think it was a lot harder for people to associate him with Trunks towards the end, because his hair was not drawn like Trunks's anymore.
yeah. I know we eventually wanted to continue the story by taking it in a more original direction / redo the original issues to make it more in line with the continuation. But life put that on hold as well.
Yeah, so he wasn't like an actual fusion of the characters. It was more just his appearance. He had kind of longer hair like Trunks when he wasn't a Super Saiyan, but when he transformed, his hair was more like Gohan's. The idea was that he grew up as Gohan's adopted brother in another alternate Dragon Ball Z timeline.
Like decades before the current official concept.
Yeah, and then he gets recruited to go hunting these clone Dragon Balls through time and space, essentially. Well, more just space. Like I said, it wasn't so much time traveling with this character as it was dimension traveling. Back then, I was like, I'll differentiate between Gohan and Trunks and this guy by making this guy a dimension traveler. This piece is coming along really interestingly.
Yeah.
But very quickly, like aside from the fact that there's Dragon Balls in it, and the fact that he's dressed a little like Trunks, that you very quickly reach a point where it's like, what's Dragon Ball in this? You know, aside from the fact that he can turn Super Saiyan and things like that, because he's not traveling in any established Dragon Ball place. The worlds are otherwise mine with my own stories. Like, there's a point where instead I got bored doing fights every issue, and so, I mean, it's not much of a spoiler, but
Yeah.
the main character attends like a pie eating contest instead.
It's definitely one of my favorites out of the entire thing.
My favorite. Okay, no, you know what, that would be a spoiler. So, it's when he. How do I say this without being too spoilery? It has to do with some of the extra pies for the contest.
Yeah, I know what you're referring to.
But yeah, I think in the near future, I'll probably release those. Maybe once we pass like 1,000 subs or something, that's when I'll release those as my thanks.
Good idea. Definitely give people something to work towards as far as their decision to subscribe is concerned.
We're almost up to 400.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I see it right now.
Holly Bell definitely has the prize at the moment of being the most attending, most consistent
Yes.
subscriber.
If we gave out awards for that, we would definitely send one your way.
But if he plays with us, then I think what we can do is we can include him, his character, in one of the play-in draws. Like, he doesn't have to draw with us, but we will include a drawing of his character for playing with us.
That sounds good.
I figure it's a play-in draw, so if someone's going to be present for the play portion, their character is going to be present for the draw portion.
Makes sense.
Right, would you like the honor of slapping some colors on this guy?
Sure, just I'll just need the color layer in question.
Good point. New layer, layer 8, dropping underneath layer 6. There you go. And as you work on that, I'll keep an eye on this thing and see if there's any other things I want to tweak on it.
Okay. You know what? I think a bigger brush size would do much better. If only I could just fill this in without filling in the whole thing.
I just realized I did some inks on the wrong layer.
Yeah. Let's test this. Ah, that does work. I'll do it like that then.
I'm glad you love the depiction of the boss. I was really hoping that one would turn out well. Really like how the boss turned out. My character's like the only one without any beefy black lines around him, so I'm gonna add some of those. I can feel like he belongs a little bit more. This might be the best piece we've done yet. I say if we do add like dead bodies on the ground around him and stuff, we're gonna want to do that another night.
That sounds good.
Honestly, I really like how this is turning out just as it is.
Yeah.
A Phyrexian monster. Phyrexian, that's Magic the Gathering, right? Yep, Magic the Gathering. He's mentioned that one before, so that's the only reason I was able to make that connection. Okay, let's get a little bit of these. I'm going to zoom in just for a moment while I'm working on this character's face.
Alright.
And then I'll zoom back out to see where you are with the colors for that.
Right now I'm putting down a base layer, and then I'm gonna go over it with a different color.
Sounds good. Take care of these arms while I'm zoomed in as well.
I noticed some of the inks are getting covered by the colors.
What layer are you on? Is it on the hands?
Yes, some of the hand details are getting
I
covered.
accidentally, after I made the layer, I added a little bit more inks and I forgot to switch back. So it's simply because they're getting drawn over, so don't worry about that.
Okay.
I will redraw those in a moment.
Got me some ideas.
That kind of orangey reddish color you selected is working really well.
Thanks.
All right, I'm going to start adding a few colors as well. Kind of a reddish, purplish, pinkish color in those veins. It's bright. Brighter. One of the interesting things about doing the play-in draws is like ending up drawing things I never would have thought to probably draw otherwise.
That is true. I wouldn't have thought this is what I would be drawing tonight.
Yeah, and it's kind of a welcome,
Should be good for this.
kind of a welcome thing to help stretch the old drawing muscles. Right, I'm going to work on the face.
Alright.
Gonna see if I can make those eyes feel like they're glowing a bit more. This is kind of an interesting looking glow too. Yeah, let's get some of this red and put that back in there. Those are too similar. There we go. Then he's got kind of red crackling energy all in here. Kind of travels down through his body. Go. Then I need to get some more darks in here. I suppose I could just add a lot of black, but that feels like cheating almost. Maybe a really dark red. That'll work. A little bit of color you'll need to clean up on your character's gun.
Okay.
I just accidentally covered it up a little bit, but
Problems.
you know, it kind of came out like more in response to Holly Bell's comment. It's supposed to be the glow, but it definitely looks more like blood. It's hard to communicate a glow with so few colors like this. So I think the fact that it kind of looks like a morbid blood touch works really well. I haven't zoomed out in a little while because I'm trying to get some smaller detail areas, but it's going to be fun to see when I zoom out what this thing looks like. Did you just grab kind of the same shadowy color that I'm using, or did you just grab one?
I grabbed it and then modified it.
Got it. Okay. I was going to say it looked a little different than the one I was using, but I think it'll work. I completely got derailed from that arm that I was working on. Alright, and he's actually got some kind of a woodier color skin bark thingy, so let's grab kind of a dark, almost greenish. Whoa, that is way too... Actually, you know what? Let's give that a shot. Yeah, that's too much. A bit grayer. Leave those hands nice and bright because they kind of just glow. Right, time to zoom out, see what we got. I think this is working.
Yep.
You still working on stuff, or you ready to sign?
I'm ready to sign.
All right. Well, let's hit this thing with a signature, and I think we'll call it done. You sign it on that side, I'll sign it on the other side. Today is the... Now it's the 28th for me. I'm going to still mark it as the 27th.
The 27th for me.
Thanks. Glad you like how it turned out, Hollow. All right. Well, it didn't have all the extra other bodies and things.
Yeah, it does sum up the play portion.
I also agree with that statement. Well, thank you very much for keeping us company while we died a lot and then we drew about our death. This is what it felt like. And I suspect this is what it's going to continue to feel like for a little while.
Yeah.
So, things to announce. The Discord is, I'm going to share one more time for anyone who may join later or watch this later. We have a Discord. The name of the Discord is the Zealot Official RPG Discord. There's a section for streaming in there, but we're also planning to use it as the one we build for like the playtests and everything else. We're eventually going to make the playtests public in the near future, and we're looking forward to getting feedback from other people as they try to use the system as well. I'm going to have like a simple one-page rule version that we'll be using to provide for other people for the playtest, and then after that I'm planning to start a small Kickstarter where I'm going to have a much nicer version and hopefully start raising just a little bit of funds so that I can slowly start making transitioning my career from doing what I currently do full time to working on like an RPG and art stuff full time, because I'd love to be able to make that transition. So that's coming in the future as well. Tomorrow night, Joseph will be doing the next round. I think it's the last round of his. Is it Zanzar's Dungeon?
Zanzar's Dungeon, yes. So I'll take over this announcement. So it is possibly the last session. It depends on how well I do, but the dragon cards are no longer dictating what happens next. As far as the dragon guards are concerned, I've graduated as a dungeon master, so I need to read through the material myself, figure out the best way to play through it. I'll have it all figured out by tomorrow night, but before that, I'm gonna have another extra long FGO stream to try and finish up the event. And then I'll do the Zanzu dungeon. And I'll have a special surprise to go with my graduated state, as the dungeon cards are saying I have. And on Wednesday, I announced in a previous stream that I'm going to be playing something on Wednesday, so Wednesday you'll get to see me play that either before or after FGO.
And we probably will not have a separate draw stream this week on Thursday, since we went ahead and did that tonight. So let's see. Hollow says, "Freaking passed me on the tower." Don't know. Oh,
In the event.
you
The
passed.
FGO event.
You passed him.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah, I passed it. If all goes well, I will finish the tower either tomorrow or the day after.
Yeah. I have not started it, and I don't know when I will get to touch an FGO event next. Anyways, so yeah, look forward to tomorrow night where we're on Joseph's channel, and or he's doing that, and I'll be watching him do that. Everyone have a good night, and we will talk to everyone later.
All right, talk to you later. Good night, everybody.